Welcome to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is Mr. Broadway Joe of Power 92 radio station. How's it going, brother?
Hey, it's great. Pleasure to be here, man. You might want to make sure you say it again because people see the beard. They can't really distinguish it. Yeah, I'm growing a beard lately.
He is Broadway Joe. I just want to let y'all know. Well, welcome to the Elliott Alert, Broadway. I know that you are doing an event here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's the Pine Bluff. You know, we do the Pine Bluff All-Timer Blues Festival, and here in the fall we do the Fall Blues Festival, and great show down in your hometown. Yeah. It's a pleasure to come down to All-Timer.
That's right.
Beating us up in basketball, so at least we
And I want that to be known. We have not lost an All-Timer in 5 years, and I make sure I call Broadway to let him know that All-Timer is where the basketball players are.
I got to give you some props on that. You guys definitely do some hooping in All-Timer.
Yes, sir.
But we also do the Blues Festival there, and Mr. Sam Cooke started it a long time ago, and it's been over 25 years now. And it's been in the park now for at least the last 15 years. I've been involved with it now for the last 7 years. So it's been a pleasure. And 2 years ago, we started the Fall Fest. And this year, we've got a great lineup for everybody to come out on the 28th of September. Headlining the show, we will have the legend from Pine Bluff. And I mean, when I tell you legend, he is a legend.
Yes.
Bobby Rush is headlining the show.
Oh, yeah.
We'll also have Willie Clayton. I mean, my bad. We'll also have O.B. Buchanan on the show, and we'll have Sweet Angel on the show, and we'll have the Jay Jackson Band. If you listen to my morning show, Jay works with me in the morning, so we'll have the Jay Jackson Band on the show. Sweet Angel is also on the show. Detroit Johnny and the Delta Soul Children will be on the show. Nathaniel Kimball is on the show. Actually, 7 big acts.
Okay.
7 big acts. It's the same price, and you know how we do it. You can bring your RV. You can bring all of your cooked food. There's no cooking in the park, but we'll have vendors there. We'll have 4 great vendors there for you also, and we'll have tents set up, parking, all of that at Cook Family Park. And again, that date is September 28th. That's the big date, so we're looking forward. L.J. Eccles was scheduled on the first show, and his scheduling couldn't get him back because of the rain we had. So L.J. Eccles is also on that show also.
Wow.
So 7 big acts. It's a big show. Everybody here in Pine Bluff, they love Bobby Rush, O.B. Buchanan. Those are our 2 big headliners, along with Sweet Angel and L.J. Eccles. So big show. Tickets are on sale. You can get them here in Pine Bluff at the Record Rack. You can get them at the Green Door. Miss Shirley, y'all know Miss Shirley.
Yeah,
Miss
everybody know Miss Shirley.
Y'all know Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley also handles the VIP. If you want to go by Miss Shirley's beauty shop, you can pick up the VIP over there from her. And so that's the way we do it. It's my pleasure to come down to All-Timer in Pine Bluff and work with Miss Shirley on doing this show every year.
Now, what made you start coming? I mean, we love that you come to All-Timer because you bring so many things and so many people to our wonderful place, All-Timer. But what made you come to All-Timer and start doing this?
Well, believe it or not, Sam and I used to work together, and you know, Sam died back in the late 90s, and Miss Shirley and I kind of talked over some things and we couldn't get things to work, and finally she talked me into coming out and working with her. And working with Sam, and I got to give him all the props because he did so much research. He traveled through the Delta to the blues festivals, and he wanted to make it down home. And that's why he put it out there in All-Timer in the big field. He wanted people can bring their coolers, their lawn chairs, and their tents, and he wanted the down-home family thing. And so I'm just proud to be a part of it and keeping Sam's dream and tradition alive with the Pine Bluff All-Timer Blues. And that's it. It's just a down-home family event. Always have a good time down there, and I'm a country boy originally from South Carolina, so it's right up my alley.
Right,
you know?
right. And see, that's so good that you know, because a lot of times people say that you know you can't bring stuff to small towns like that, but I mean you've shown us, and it's worked for 25 years. You've shown us that it most definitely can happen, and it can be profitable.
Yes, it is. And Ms. Shirley works with a nonprofit here, and we work with a nonprofit in Little Rock. So we do give back to the community and try and make sure that we are, you know, making a difference in the community. So it's a great thing, like I said, for me, and it's a great thing for All-Timer also. And that's one of the things we wanted to keep it there because that was Sam's dream to have something to where you can come out and, like I said, bring your coolers and your lawn chairs and sit out. And you know, people over here at the RV, somebody's over here playing dominoes, and you know, it's just a good time down home atmosphere. I love it.
And I know, because I most definitely go to them. When you see all these RVs, all this traffic coming and stuff like that, you know what time it is. You know exactly what time it is, and so many different people, and just all the great entertainment that's coming. It's just amazing. And I was just amazed at how many people love the blues.
Yes, a lot of people love the blues, and what we've tried to do with the Fall Fest is we go and look at UAPB's schedule, so we don't have a set date like in the regular Blues Fest in June. It's always going to be on the first Saturday of June. But the Fall Fest, we work it around a UAPB open date. Right. So actually the 28th is an open date for the Golden Lions. We respect UAPB football because I'm a big football fan also.
Right. Shout out to those Golden Lions.
Right. But you know, we wanted to make it to where people are you know, we don't have the competition of football, to where people can come out in the area and they don't have to worry about whether the Golden Lions are playing that day. You can come on down and have a great time. A lot of, you know, they got the Rolling Golden Lions that travel with RVs, so a lot of people come down and bring their RVs for the Blues Festival also. So we wanted to make it, you know, where people could come out and they wouldn't miss a UAPB game.
Okay. Well, we're going to go on break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about the Blues Fest. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Latasha Cole, recent graduate of the University of Arkansas in Pine Bluff with a degree in Regulatory Science, Industrial Health, and Safety. I thought I'd be looking for a job right now, but with the help of my mentor, Alicia Farmer, and Career Services, I was able to land a position as a seed quality supervisor after training.
As a single mother, Latasha's motivation and determination helped her to earn 2 internships while on campus. UAPB can help prepare students like Latasha for the same opportunities.
UAPB prepared me.
Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is the legendary Broadway Joe. Even with the beard, you know, he still looked like Broadway Joe to me. And before we left, we were talking about the All-Timer Festival, Fall Fest.
Right.
And we were talking about all the great acts. Now, how do you come to get these acts? Do you have a schedule for the Fall Fest and a schedule for the other one? How do you kind of reach out and get them?
Well, you know, the fans, the blues fans, they let us know what they want to see and who they want to see. Okay. And so I listen to what people say. Ms. Shirley gives me a list every year. Here's what the people in Pine Bluff say they would like to see here. And so we try and follow the list and try and bring the people that people would like to see. Okay. And so that's kind of how we go about doing it. And you know, I'm involved with the Little Rock Blues Festival that happens in April, and then we have the June here in Pine Bluff All-Timer, and then we come back. And this is only the second year for the Fall Festival. Okay. So as I said, again, it's not a set date for the Fall Festival because we work it around the UAPB schedule, but we're trying to build this one back up again because it used to have the spring and then the fall, but we stopped doing the fall, and then this is a second year that we brought it back. But it was great last year, and we're looking for a great time this year also.
Now, all these different festivals, I mean, it's got to be a lot of work. It's got. I remember driving past, going through All-Timer, seeing you putting lines up and tacking different stuff. And, I mean, and Joe doesn't just delegate responsibility. He's out there actually working. I mean, I drove up and he was just sweating. I said, "Hey, Joe, what's going on, man?"
Well, you know, they call me a control freak, so I guess that's what it is. I don't know. No, we have a great support team that works around me. I normally come down a couple of days, but they cut the grass. They spray for the mosquitoes.
Yes, and that's big.
Yes, they do all of that, and I got to say that we have people in place that make sure that all of that stuff is done. Coach Kidd, I don't know if you know Coach Kidd, but Coach Kidd has been working with us down there, and Brother Jack, and like I said,
are you talking about Carl Kidd, the one who used to play football?
Well, Coach Kidd used to. He coached in Little Rock for a number of years. He just retired, but he's from Pine Bluff also. So I think I'm the only myself and Miss Joe. We're probably the only two people from Little Little Rock. This is a Pine Bluff all-timer thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just glad to be a part of the family. But they do most of the work. I just kind of come in. We meet on it yearly. We plan the acts that we're going to bring in, and we try, as I said, and bring in the acts that the people want to see. And that's kind of how it works.
Okay. Now, and you also mentioned the atmosphere. When you come to an all-timer blues festival, it's a different kind of atmosphere than it is from Little Rock.
Yeah, totally. Because you can bring your cooked food. Like I said, due to insurance reasons, we can't allow you to cook in the park, but we will have about 4 vendors there, 4 to 5 vendors. Like I said, you can park your RVs, and when people park their RVs, they put the church.
Right.
And you know, people are doing so many different things. Like you go to the blues festival, most of the times you go and you're watching the show. But at the Pine Bluff, I see people doing the spades, they're doing the dominoes. I mean, they're just having a family atmosphere. Up under the tent, they're having a great time. And so it's a family thing. And, you know, people get there early to set up their tents, and they'll have their family members to come, and you'll see a whole bunch of folks up under the tent. I've seen they roll out a little carpet under the tent, man. I mean, it's down home. You know how country folks know how to do it now.
We know how to do it big too, and it's always orderly. It's always decent. Everybody's having such a great time. I don't think we've ever had any different altercations.
Never any incidents. I want to also send some shouts out to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department, because Sheriff, I think, man, we probably have about 20 of them down there. Yeah. But they come out and they help us out with the parking and security and things like that. We've never had any incidents, but it's always great to have a great relationship with the sheriff.
Sheriff Robinson. Shout out to Sheriff Robinson. Who's
just in case.
Right.
Okay.
He most definitely takes care of his business. Also, you mentioned when people come out, they can bring their food, they can bring their coolers.
Right.
So that means that you don't have to go and buy. Right.
Well, we don't sell any type of drinks or beverages there. You can get that from some of the vendors, and most of our vendors, they have cooked food. But I encourage everyone, if you want to bring your drinks, your coolers, bring your coolers, bring your lawn chairs, all that kind of stuff. I'm telling you, it's down home country atmosphere. Now, if you're not from the country, you may not want to come. You got to be country now.
Right, because it may shock you. It may shock you. You know, family members walking around, people just having a nice time dancing out there.
Man, it's a great time.
I mean, it's real, like you say, down home. And also, you mentioned how the sheriff department comes out, and every time that you have the event, they kind of help with parking.
Right.
So you don't have to come in and you worry about somebody blocking you in or something like that.
Right.
So all that is done decent in order. Is that right?
Yeah, everything is pretty straight. We have several different parking for you. You can get the up-close parking, the VIP parking, or you can just do your regular parking. But there's something for everyone there. Like I said, we have the VIP, and you can bring your lawn chairs if you want to set up. You can set up special tent setup areas. And basically what we do is we try and organize it. Now, you don't have to bring your tent. You don't have to bring your lawn chair. You don't have to sit. You don't have to do anything. Just a regular $20 admission price gets you in, and you can come on in, bring your cooler and all your beverages, and you're there. But if you'd like to upgrade to VIP, we have that. If you like the special parking, we have that. If you like to bring your RV, we have that. We have those things that we offer that you can get once you're there.
Okay. Well, we have to go on break, and when we come back, we'll talk about a little bit about this VIP. I want to hear more about that. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Anthony Fernando, a veteran of Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm also a graduate of UAPB. I'm currently enrolled in the Master of Science in Aquaculture Fisheries program. Thanks to my mentor, Dr. Eggleton, I'm acquiring unique skills needed for future employment.
Since coming to University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, Tony has been involved in a wide range of undergraduate research. Some of this research he plans to publish later this year. UAPB prepares its students for these types of opportunities every day.
UAPB is preparing me.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me. Feed the pig.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared. Sometimes my parents have to take me to the hospital. I feel like a fish with no water.
You know how to react to their asthma attacks. Here's how to prevent them. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor. Because even one attack is one too many.
Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is Mr. Broadway Joe, and we're talking about the Fall Festival that we're having. And it's an all-timer like it usually is. One of the best towns in Arkansas.
Amen.
And with the best basketball team. If you don't believe that, ask the Broadway Joe Jammers. They can tell you about them.
You know, that's the only city we haven't won in the past 5 years. So we had a streak like that going in Hot Springs for a while, but you guys own the streak on the Jammers. Right, now, I have to give you some props on that. You got some hoopers there.
I told them when we first started up 5 years ago, I said, now you can come on down here, winners, but I don't want you to think you're going to leave winners.
But you know, I want to say it's a great cause because we come down and raise money in all-timer for the Christmas fund.
Yes.
And that it's just a warm feeling to how many kids we help at Christmas time in all-timer.
It's a major thing because I think we were the first two who started it.
Right.
And when you came down and we were able to get all those toys for the kids, it's outstanding.
Well, you called me.
Yeah.
You called me and said, hey, you want to do something for your hometown there? And we were able to come down. And then you sent me some pictures of the gifts that you got for the kids. And I said, well, great, we got to continue to do this down there for all time.
Exactly. And we just appreciate you coming down, bringing the Fall Festival and the June Festival that you guys have down in all time. Because a lot of times people are a little leery with going to small towns.
Right.
But I mean, you guys have helped every time you come down boost that economy, and we just appreciate you guys.
Right, right.
And now, we were talking about that VIP.
Right.
I mean, how would I, I'm a small town brother. How would a brother like me sneak into the VIP? And if I do, am I gonna go to jail?
Let me tell you, that last show, you're talking about the last show we had, man, and Sir Charles told everybody they were special, so come on down. Everybody started jumping the fence and everything. It's like, hold up, man.
Right.
But yeah, Miss Shirley handles the VIP, and I told you we work with Miss Shirley, and everybody know Miss Shirley over at the beauty shop. But she handles all of the VIP, and she does a great job with that. And basically, if you just go by the shop or just give her a call, she can get you set up to sit VIP. Like I said, you don't have to sit there, but if you like to be special, there's some people that they like to bring, and you can bring your coolers and everything in VIP also. Right. But you'll also get an opportunity to be up close with the stars. And normally after the show, a lot of them come out and they do the pictures and everything like that. And so when you VIP, you get the special things to go along with it. And that's one of the things. You're up close in a special area.
Okay. And I've seen that as well, that VIP area. It's like you almost on stage. You get a chance to see them. But also, people like me, I got to get way in the back too. And I can roam around and see the people and see all the nice things that's going on. And I think one of the great things is people who can drive RVs.
Right.
It's just like you sitting on your porch, listening to music, and the quality of sound. You can hear it all through there.
Yeah, and what people, we did some research, and what we found out about it is that people come from not all over the state of Arkansas. They come from all over the state of Arkansas, but I'm talking Mississippi, Louisiana, Dallas, Oklahoma, Detroit. People come from that far away for the Blues Festival because a lot of cities like that, they don't have that.
Right.
But Sam did the research in southern Arkansas, and he went to the festivals in Mississippi, and the one thing that he wanted to let people bring in their coolers and bring their food. That was the big thing. And a lot of venues, they don't allow you to do that. But at Cook Family Park, that's probably one of the best attractions. You can bring your stuff. Just come on out and have a good time. Go to the grocery store, get all your lunch meat, get all your stuff, and get your sandwiches ready and all that stuff, and just have a good time. It's affordable. That's the best thing about it. Tickets are only $20. So we've kept the tickets at that price for a special reason because we want it to be affordable to everyone that comes out.
Yeah, and it most definitely is. Because it's not just for an hour. What are the time frames?
Well, the gates open at 12 noon. That's when you can start coming in, setting up your tents, your RVs, and all of that. And the show starts at 3 o'clock, and it'll go from 3 until about 11 o'clock that night. As I said, 7 acts, 7 big acts. And the best thing about it when you have so many acts is you get the best of the acts. You don't get somebody up there, they want to play some songs that you ain't never heard before, and they're up there for an hour and a half and all that. All of the acts are set for their time, and normally their times are about 45 minutes. And once they do their thing, bam, they're on. And we encourage them, look, sing the hits now. We ain't got time for all this other stuff here. And
That's right.
Let me introduce you to a new song. No, we don't, none of that. None of that.
Right.
So it's a great show.
Okay. So you ain't got to worry about them pulling something old off they and then come in and say, "Let me try this out." No. You bring the noise.
Yeah,
right?
that's it. That's right. Bring the jams, and that's it. So I just have a great time. I want to say most people don't know because I'm in Little Rock, but I'm a down home country boy. I just want you to know that, and I'm from South Carolina, and most people know that by now. But my our family owns a farm there in South Carolina, so I know a little bit about the country.
Yeah, then you know about country then. And then especially if you spraying for mosquitoes in all time, you most definitely know about the country.
We do it every blues festival, man. We got to do it for the mosquitoes and make it comfortable for everybody there.
So now y'all hear that, they spray for mosquitoes, so
Yes,
there's
we do.
no excuses. I know some people drive through Alzheimer and say the mosquitoes bust out windows, but that ain't true. That is just not true, especially not at the Cook Festival. Okay, well, tell us how, if people want tickets or if they want information on, how do they get in contact with you?
You can go to our website. It's www.pinebluffbluesfest.com, or you can call us, and you can call the number. It is 501-413-7683, and they'll give you all of the information on as far as your parking, as far as your VIP, and if you're here in Pine Bluff, everybody know Miss Shirley's shop.
Yes.
You can go by there and talk to Miss Shirley, and she can get you VIP, and then she can give you any type of information that you'd like to know about the show.
Okay.
But definitely I encourage people to go to the website because all of the pricing is on the website. That's www.pinebluffbluesfest.com.
Okay. Well, I want to say to you, thanks for coming, Broadway Joe, and I just want to let you know you've just been placed on alert.
All right. Thank you so much for having me on.
All right.